If you vote for anything other than the Armadillo, you are dead to me. Now, come on. We're reasonable folk here on this channel. In this video, I'm gonna basically explain to you how voting for anything other than the Armadillo will be the biggest mistake of your life. Alright, just think about it for a second with me, guys. We have 3 mobs, okay? 2 of them are very good, and 1 of them is the penguin. While the crab is good, and that would be a very interesting mechanic, the ability to increase your reach by using a crab claw, you guys also got to think of it like this. You see, guys, what the Armadillo allows us to do is something that we will probably never, ever get the opportunity to see a mechanic like this implemented into the game ever again. Debatably, with the crab, we probably won't have a chance for that either, but hear me out, okay? Dog armor. Alright, now you might be saying that dogs have a... Bruh. Anyway, as I was saying, you may say, but Lord Bud, the dogs are cool, and dogs are cute, but do we really need dog armor? Like, I'm not really using my dogs that much in a fight. But my friend, let me explain to you. Why is it that people are not using dogs in combat at all? It's because dogs die too easily. But imagine if they had armor. Imagine the absolute, like, units you could be created. See, these dogs, they're weak. Dogs can't defeat me. Because, you know why? Because I'm wearing armor! Alright, now, you see, I personally think the Armadillo is the best. But I'm not Dream, I'm not trying to rig the mob vote. All I'm saying is that the penguin is not, it's not that good. I keep seeing tons of people out there, penguin gang. It's not that good. Boats are already, like, quick enough if you're on water. And the thing is, it's just not quite as useful or as cool of a mechanic. Also, dog armor has only been something that the community's been asking for ages, and they're finally giving us a chance. But you see, Mojang is gonna give us a chance to vote for it, and if we don't vote for it, they're gonna just assume that means we didn't really want it quite as badly as we said we did. Obviously, we gotta show them how much we really wanted it. Now, I don't know anybody, not a single soul, who says, I don't want my dog to, you know, be safer. You know, I want my dog to die. Oh, are you kidding? I want my dog to die easier. I don't want dog armor. I don't know anyone, not a single soul, who doesn't think dog armor is a good idea. But I keep seeing these clowns talking about the penguin gang. It's so good. We love the penguin. No, we don't. The penguin's just not good. Don't vote for the penguin. We may never, and we probably will never, have another opportunity to have dog armor added to the game. So really, like, it's just a good feature that the game's honestly needed for a long time. Like, we've had a horse armor longer, like for ages, and we've never had dog armor. Now, on that note, I think they also need to add a netherite variant of horse armor. Now, why, you may say? It's super useless. It is useless, but I feel like implementing it would not be that hard at all, and it would just kind of make sense. I mean, if you can make a netherite hoe, why can't you make netherite horse armor? If you can make any hoe over, like, a iron hoe, then why can't we have netherite horse armor? It just makes sense. But that's aside the point. Now, I don't know how the dog armor is gonna work. I think it's gonna probably be a similar concept to the turtle helmet, because it does refer to it as a scoot. And now, obviously, this has not been confirmed in the slightest, but I do think this is a cool idea to think about. If it is a scoot like how we have for the turtle helmet, is there a possibility for an armadillo helmet? Now, hear me out. The turtle helmet's actually really good if you're doing, like, underwater projects, because it gives you 10 seconds of water breathing every time you go underwater. So heck, even if you just had an underwater base that had like different rooms that had air that were like connected like through the water, you could basically move back and forth And just as long as each are 10 seconds away, which you can travel pretty like far in 10 seconds in Minecraft, especially if you're swimming, the turtle helmet can be really useful. But the concept, the idea of making a armadillo helmet could be really cool. Stats wise, the turtle helmet is similar to iron, but obviously it has the status effect. So maybe the armadillo helmet is kind of like iron, but maybe it gives you like resistance or whatever because it's hard. You know, it's like an armadillo shell. Or maybe, you know, armadillos do that roll, so maybe it gives you like a little bit of speed. I think an armadillo helmet could have a lot of different possibility, but obviously we need the armadillo for that. Now let's think about our other mobs. What all could they add? So for crabs, obviously, you know, there's the crab claw, and I saw some people on Twitter saying maybe we have crab meat, but let's be honest, a lot of people say we need to add more food to Minecraft. We already have enough food. Unless you're adding some kind of like overpowered food item to go above like steak or golden carrots, that's like really late game and hard to get, which crab meat would not be. Also, I kind of feel like Mojang doesn't want us killing the crab. I think the claw will drop very similar to like scoots on turtles and probably the scoots on these armadillos. I really doubt crab meat's gonna be a thing. But what other uses could we get for the crab? Put that in the comments down below. The first thing that really comes to mind for me, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work for like placing and breaking blocks. It only says placing blocks. It doesn't say anything about breaking blocks. But what if we made like a crab claw pickaxe that could mine from farther away? Or maybe like crab claw sword that could attack from far. And as far as the penguin, like let's be honest, no way Mojang adds penguin meat. Because I think in real life, hunting penguins is probably illegal. So no way they add penguin meat. Now, what other things could penguins do? Well, the penguin kind of, to me, feels like the dolphin a lot, in a sense. And I think that the way it does its boat speeding up is probably going to be just by swimming alongside the boat, kind of like the dolphin swims alongside you. Which then just kind of makes the mob feel redundant, you know? I don't know. Personally, I think Mojang should just add all 3 mobs, but I know they're never going to do that. That would make too much sense, and, you know, it would make the community much too happy. And Mojang actually hearing out their community and doing something that makes all their, you know, player base happy, they would simply never. But realistically, what could the penguin do? Possibly the penguin could probably spawn with some type of new structure, possibly like maybe like some kind of penguin home. Maybe you could find like fish or something, or maybe they could help you hunt fish, kind of like the axolotl. Maybe they could pick up fish similar to a way where like the sniffer gets the seeds out of the ground. Instead of actually hunting the fish entities, it can like actually fish them up. And I don't know, maybe they can fish up anything from the fishing loot table, right? So maybe they can fish up the treasure enchantment, and then you can just like make some really unethical farms where you just like put a bunch of penguins over a hopper in some water, and you know, AFK fish farms come back, but better. Or maybe, you know, they can give you some type of ability to help your fishing drops, you know, because they fish. Maybe they'll like slide around and like lead you to some type of new type of buried treasure that spawns on the stone shores that you need penguins to help you find. That could be interesting. I'm pretty sure dolphins are supposed to lead you to shipwrecks if you like toss them an item or something. So maybe penguins are a lot the same way. I don't know, the penguin and the dolphin just kind of feel the same to me. What I'm really trying to say is that our penguin is just the worst option, guys. The crab will be cool. The armadillo would be amazing. I don't really have the internet clout to rig a mob vote, but if I did, it would be Armadillo Gang all day long, guys. Anyway, guys, that's basically my little mob vote rant. Vote for Armadillo. And if you vote for Penguin, you are dead to me. But actually, quickly before we end the video, I do want to let you guys know I have been live streaming a lot lately, so make sure you go ahead and pop in the stream. We'll actually be streaming tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which should be just a couple hours after this is uploaded. Also, this is uploaded pretty late in the day, so sorry about that, guys.